Well, let's get into Massachusetts. Okay, so
Speaking of Massachusetts,
if you've been with us for a little bit, you know that we are originally from Massachusetts, from the Boston area, particularly another city called Worcester, Massachusetts, which is known for nothing. Okay, well, here's what Worcester.
No, it's known for the smiley face.
It's known for the smiley. If you know what the yellow smiley face is, which is all emojis now, but originally it was just a yellow smiley face on a T-shirt, invented by a guy in Worcester, Mass. There's actually a smiley face museum. It used to be a big deal with a lot of defense contractors and stuff like that. Listen, I used to love Worcester. It just went so downhill, and it's starting to get back a little bit. But now
it's starting.
As you can see from the thumbnail, you can see from this picture here on your thing. This is where I grabbed the screen grab. So hopefully this
happened to my home.
Worcester, Mass has now become the first transgender, I believe the first transgender sanctuary city.
What does that mean?
Because Orange Man bad. Not really sure, but here you had the Worcester City Council having a lot of trannies up there screaming and yelling, and this I don't know who this person is. I'll call them Circus.
Again, I'm okay with whatever you choose to do with your own life past a certain age, right?
Yeah.
As long as you're not
till you listen to these people, they all need mental help.
I'm sure they do, but
they all need serious. I don't. You can hate me, put it in the comments. I don't care. They all need mental help.
I'm sure
you could disagree with me too. They all need mental help. They need serious mental help. They need supervised mental help. They need medication. They need therapy. They need a lot of different things. Hopefully, this plays the sound, and I'll have. I'm going to mute my mic while this plays. So you got it.
I can't.
Okay.
I'm behind. That's why.
All right.
So.
I need the city to protect me because the federal government won't. And if you think you're afraid of Trump, you should see how afraid of Trump I am.
Can you wrap up, please?
Yes, I can. If you say that you're afraid of Trump and that's why you don't want the city to be a safe space for trans people, you better prepare for trans people to make this a very unsafe space. I'm multiply disabled. I have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which is a connective tissue disorder that causes me immense physical pain. I'm on the autism spectrum, and I have narcolepsy, and I couldn't drive myself here, so I had to hide from my driver that I was in drag.
I'm shaking right now. I don't want to be here. I'm sorry, am I taking too long pleading for my life? Can you look at me and tell me how many of my friends need to die before you do anything?
Please wrap up.
Look at me!
Okay, we're all done here.
I speak as both the B and the T in the LGBT.
It's my day off. I do not want to be in your DMs. I do not want to be in your email inboxes. I do not want my creativity writing diss tracks like Kendrick. I don't want to spend an hour applying glitter on my face so that you will hear and see me.
Let us remember that the Nazis burned the books the Nazis burned books on gender sciences first. Now the administration has villainized and marginalized migrant workers, trans, LGBT people, and even...
What the did I just watch? What happened to my good old Worcester, Mass? It used to be the hood. No, it used to... I remember distinctly. It used to drive me, sometimes for punishment, when we were being ungrateful bastards, me and my brother, right? Being spoiled. You would take us on a drive downtown. Yeah, because downtown was rough. And it still is for the most part rough. I think it's better now. But back then it was rough. I distinctly remember watching someone get mugged. Can we bring... I can't believe I said this. Can we bring back the hood? Can we bring the hood back?
Man, at least with the hood, you knew where you stood.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, hey, you got respect in the street?
No, you just asked, what did you just watch? You just watched the second largest city in Massachusetts. You watched their city council allow...
It's the second largest city in New England.
New England, sorry.
Too, as well.
You just allowed the city council just allowed a parade of mentally ill people to come in and scream at them. One compared herself to Kendrick, writing diss tracks and putting glitter on her face. The other clown had narcolepsy.
I was like, the other one just has
some sort of tissue disease. and is afraid of Trump. I'm like, what are you like?
You have so many problems.
Why you're afraid of Trump? Trump doesn't even know you exist. He doesn't care that you exist. Trump is never going to care about you. They inflate themselves to these giant victims, like the big giant orange beast in the sky is going to come riding down on a lightning bolt and strike them dead for their urge to cut off their penises and it's ridiculous. Well, and then they compare them to the Nazis burned these books first. Excuse me. No one is dying right now. And if you're dying because you're transgender, it's probably because you did it to yourself and you self-deleted, because the transgender people hate the most are themselves. They just can't admit it. And then because they don't go and get the right help. You want to be that way? That's fine. Don't force it on me, and don't get up there screaming. They look like clowns, and those people are clowns. They are mentally ill. They should be. Listen. If this is 1950, 60, 70, 80, even the 1990s, if those people went into the city council of Worcester, you know what would happen? People in white jackets and white pants would show up with a big white truck and a net with a nice jacket with extra long sleeves, and they would say, "Hey, screaming crazy person with the clown hair, looks like you need some help. Why don't you try on this jacket for us and come with us? We have a special place for you." And that's exactly what should happen. I mean, this is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. They think that Trump is, again.
Yeah, I just say, well, you want to pick your struggle. You may have all those problems, but again, I think Trump is the least of your concern. I think your narcolepsy, your tissue, degenerative disorder, I think that's all going to get you.
Maybe you have that tissue degenerative disorder because you've been taking puberty blockers. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I don't know that for a fact. I'm guessing.
Probably because of the amount of drugs you've been taking, medications. Have probably contributed significantly to your
I have many disabilities. Yeah, one of them is thinking. One of them is rational.
Well, that's interesting. I mean, God, you could not have picked.
The other one's screaming, "How many friends of mine have to die?" I don't know how many.
How many have died?
How many have died?
Of what also?
Of what? Yeah, of what? What have they died? What has Trump done to murder them?
Yeah, I'm sure there's some deputy running around rampant on the East Coast just shooting random people.
Where's the secret Trump tranny police? Like, knocking down doors. Oh, and now trannies and immigrants. And that one guy who couldn't even read his own writing. LGB, ABP, Batman symbol, people. I mean, buddy, first of all, stop eating. You're going to die of a heart attack, okay? You need to lose some weight, and then you need to read. Okay?
And you can say that.
The problem is, with that guy is he got taught more about DEI in school in Massachusetts than how to read, so he can't even write on his phone and read it correctly. Crazy. I've been misgendered so many times because you look like a man because you are a man. You're not me. The only person who misgendered him is himself when he got up and said, "I don't want to be a man today. I'm going to call myself she." Okay, that's fine. You do that. But you're still a man. In the reality of the world, you're a man. And you want to talk about it all you want. But here we go. Transgender sanctuary cities. Good luck, Worcester.